It is day 3 of 5 stories, 5 days. Hey, I hope you caught day 1, which is 10, really 15 lessons that my dog Dodger has taught me throughout our time together. And then day 2 is opportunities only come once. Be sure to seize them. Welcome to Unstuck Yourself, where ultimately we're going to age with awesomeness and embrace our second act of life, whatever that is, whether it's empty nest, whether it's age, whether it is career, whether it is death, divorce, marriage, you name it, we're going to embrace it hook, line, and sinker. Today we're ultimately going to talk about daily Dane-ish. So my name is Dane, and it's things that I say, things I coach, things I believe. And the history of that really is that back when Twitter first started, I'm that old, and I love it. I'm going to embrace all of it. We've earned it. We've earned the right to embrace all of that. My sister challenged me, who worked for Ericsson at the time, to create a Twitter account, now known as X, and I didn't understand it, and I'm like, okay, I'll try it. I didn't know what a hashtag was. You know, those were new. The number sign was just that, a number sign, not a hashtag. And I created one called Danish, so my thoughts. And it kind of had legs. It kept going, and it was really good. And then I really just stopped using Twitter. And then once Dane Boyle Coaching came into existence about 10 years ago, about 2014, we brought it back. And again, I read, I write, I love personal development, I create personal development, I love mindset, I love health, love positivity. And that's where it is, and that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the first 10 of them today, and really, we didn't really identify them as Danish for a long time until I had a client years ago who said, have you ever watched NCIS? And at that time, I'd never seen an episode, and she mentioned and told me who Jethro Gibbs was and that he had rules that to live by. And she said, all your sayings should be rules or things you believe. I'm like, all right. So we started to write them down. And today I want to share them with you because I believe that they will help you have a positive mindset, help you live a healthier, happier, more prosperous life. Because our mission at Dane Boyle Coaching is to build a world where positivity, community, and health thrive. And ultimately, eliminating unhappiness. That's the world I want to live in. And if you're here and you hang on and you subscribe and you follow and you share and you comment and you like, my guess is that you want to be in a world or create a world where positivity, community, and health thrive while unhappiness is eliminated. The very first Danish belief, I guess, or we'll just call it daily Danish. Monday through Friday, I personally send out well over 100 text messages every day that say, wake up and be amazing and grab your daily Danish. The idea behind that is to put positivity into your pocket so that you can smile, we can have a conversation, and potentially can share to make the world a more positive and healthy place. That's really what that's about. So wake up and be amazing. I want to give you a little history about that particular saying, wake up and be amazing. For years, I've collected coffee mugs, whether it's a vacation, a trip, a gift. We've got them, 3, 4 stacked high in our cabinet right above the coffee pot. But I cycle them out, and I tend to do the dishes at home. It's just one of the things I do. And so I cycle them out, I put them down, and at night, we get the coffee all ready, hit the timer so that it's ready and it smells great when we wake up. And as I rotate those out, I tell a story to myself, whether it's, it's a mug from New Orleans, it's a mug from Montana, California, New Orleans, if it's a specific city, maybe the Muir Woods when we visit in Northern California. Maybe it's Maui, we went to Hawaii, who knows? And we cycle them out. Well, one day, many, many years ago, I reached the very, 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 very top of the cabinet, and I pulled out this mug, and it's a latte mug, and it's tall, it's thinner at the bottom, right, and it flares up, and it says, wake up and be amazing. And right then, I knew that was and is what I want to do every single day. I want to wake up and be amazing. Owned it, captured it, and that, my friends, is how Wake Up and Be Amazing came. You'll hear me say that throughout the videos, throughout the live videos, throughout the courses, whatever that is, wherever we're going to connect, you're going to hear that over and over. Every day is a great day. This is really where it all started. So many years ago, 25 years ago as of the shooting of the video, I'm sure it was, I was a new middle school coach and teacher. I taught science. And I was the young coach in experience, but not age, because I was already 30 or 31. And every morning I'd get to the field house and there'd be a coach there with his feet up on the desk, a dip in his mouth, back then reading the newspaper. And I'd be like, "Good morning, coach." And he's like, I'd say, "How are you?" And he'd say, "Every day's a great day." And I was like, "Okay, whatever, dude." Because I was just it was a new job, which was leading into a career. The kids were young. Just life was fully engrossed in everything you have to do. But every day, Saturdays included, cross-country events, football games, basketball games, track. It didn't matter where he was, Coach Z was. He was going to say every day is a great day. And after days, weeks, or months, maybe the year, I don't really know exactly. I didn't write it down in my journal and said, "Okay, today I'm going to say that every day is a great day." Well, I decided if his mantra was that, and he had a smile on his face, that there has to be something to that mindset. So I chose to start saying every day is a great day, whether at a waiter, waitress, grocery store, passerby on the street. We do that a lot in Texas. How are you? Every day is a great day. I want you to try it. So here's your first coach's challenge. Now, a goal is personal. A coach's challenge is my expectation of you. So you, the listener, if you're willing to take the challenge, do me a favor. Put challenge accepted in the comments. And we'll see how it goes and we'll connect. Every day is a great day. So the next time somebody asks you how you're doing, tell them every day is a great day. See how you smile, see how they smile, and see how it changes your mindset to our positive, healthy mindset. Ultimately, eliminating unhappiness at that moment between the two of you. Think about that real quick. Think about that. Every day is a great day. Take responsibility for your actions. Most of the people watching this are going to be adults. Most of us have made great decisions. Many of us have made decisions that weren't so great. But at the end of the day, take responsibility, own it, and learn from it. Whether it's positive or maybe it wasn't so positive. But what did you learn because you have decided to take responsibility for your actions? It's not always easy. Sometimes you got a little lump in your throat, but you'll feel better because you took responsibility. Hey, as we try to deliver you content, coursework, connection, opportunities to grow, digging deeper to Dane Boyle coaching, and all things Danish. In order to start that relationship, if you can do me a favor and hit subscribe wherever that is on my screen right now, hit subscribe. If you will do that, we'll have a more positive impact in making the world a better place. If you believe a friend or family member or coworker would like and learn from it, please share it with them because it is the only way we can continue to serve. We can continue to serve and ultimately build a world where positivity, community, and health thrive, therefore, and ultimately eliminating unhappiness. And our first goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers. And the only way we can do it is with you. And we appreciate that. I'm going to high five you and tell you thank you already. If you're already a subscriber, thank you. If you're a future subscriber, thank you. All the way. I just thank you. Embrace the crap. Where did this come from? We started thinking, life is hard. Life is a challenge. And years ago, my wife and I bought chicken shit. We bought cow shit. We shoveled it into the flowers. We shoved it into the garden. We shoved it into the rose bushes. And you know what? It smells. It stinks. It's messy. But when you embrace that crap, what happens to the flowers? What happens in the garden? They grow, they bloom, and they flourish. So if you begin to embrace the crap, if you know that you're meant to do hard things, that's going to be one of the things. That's not on today's list. But you embrace it, and you know that you can do it, and you step into it, and you lean into it, you will not quit. You will not quit. So embrace it. Imagine when it's hard that you're shoveling shit, and you're willing to shovel, because you know the outcome is great in the end. The outcome is great in the end. It doesn't matter what you do. What matters is that you do it. So what does that mean? If you have a course of action, if there's something you want to achieve, if you have a vision for a better tomorrow, you have to start doing something. Imperfect action is still action. There's all kind of methodology out there to improve your mindset, to improve your net worth, to improve your health, right? To improve relationships. And to be honest with you, most of them really work. Most of them, as long as you take action and stay consistent, will work and you'll get some result and benefit. So it doesn't matter what you do. What matters is that you do it. What matters is you connect with the methodology that serves your heart and soul and doesn't hurt anybody but benefits everybody. So it doesn't matter what you do. What matters is that you do it. Today is the most important day of your life. Why? Because you are never, ever going to get it back. So if you go back, I don't know, 20 years, I don't know when the song came out, the Tim McGraw song, Live Like You're Dying, that's what we should be doing every single day, I believe. Because you're not guaranteed a tomorrow. You're not guaranteed another breath. You're not guaranteed to see those you love, which is why at the end of today's video, I said that twice, I'm going to remind you to tell those you love them, and never assume they know. Because you never know when the last time that'll be. And let's hope it's not today. But if it is, at least your loved one knows that you love them. Today is the most important day of your life. Today is the most important day of your life. As we go through, by the way, what I hope is that one of or all of these will resonate with you. And you'll write them down. You'll put them somewhere where you can see them. You'll share them with somebody. You'll have a conversation about them. So the best way to learn is to teach. So if dream big, dream often, dream out loud resonates with your heart and soul, tell somebody and then share your dream. If somebody shares their dream with you, don't say how. Say wow. It might be, very precarious. It's something they were afraid to share. They aren't confident enough to just say, this is what I want. This is what I believe. So don't say how, say wow. Be like that little kid on the playground swinging a sword, right? And slaying the dragons and having that vision of what you want to be when you grow up. Imagine being that little kid with a cape, and when your kid has a cape, they have magical power. You have magical power. You have it here. You have it here. And sometimes, and for some reason, we let other people tell us what we should believe and what we should do. And let's not do that. Dream big, dream often, and dream out loud. Can you do that? Can you share a dream with me? I'd love to hear it. Extra effort is the key to success. Ed Milet tells us, or he calls it the power of one more. One more step, one more rep, one more day, one more note, one more moment in silence, one more than you thought you could do or when you thought you were going to stop. That extra effort is ultimately what's going to be the differentiator between you and your competitor, whatever that is. And sometimes your competitor was you yesterday. Compete with yourself yesterday. Are you better than you were yesterday? Did you learn something from yourself yesterday? That's all it is. Compete against yourself. Be better than yourself. Do one more rep than you did yesterday, and whatever it is, because extra effort is the key to success. Remember when we said this? Dream big, dream often, and dream out loud? Well, you know what? Those dreams don't have an expiration date. If you're 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, keep dreaming. Having that vision for your future is huge. When you start doing research on people that age and age longer than the average person. I think the average age in America for a man right now is 74 and a woman is 78. But when you get people past those average numbers, they still dream, they still learn, they still move, and they're still part of a community. Because those dreams don't have an expiration date. It doesn't matter. And I believe with proper diet, exercise, mindset, and community, you have many, many decades left. Make the most of them. Create that vivid vision for your life. We're going to go way into that. And you want to dig in more, email me at dane@daneboyle.com. Leave a comment below and I'll share how we do it and how we can do it and how we can move and help and encourage and push when necessary and love when necessary. How to ultimately create a vivid vision for your life. We do it in 5 foundational pieces: family, friends, fitness, finances, and faith. Because your dreams for all of them don't have an expiration date at all. Live the life you have, or you build the life of your dreams, or the life you love. However you want to say it. Live the life you have while you build the life of your dreams, or live the life you have while you build the life you love. Don't forget to live for today. Too many of my friends growing up, their moms and dads were always talking about tomorrow, and it didn't seem, yes, thankfully they were taking care of the kids, there was shelter, there was food, right? Your basic needs were met. But they never seemed to live at the moment. Whether it was a picnic, whether it was a cookout in the backyard, whether it was a trip to the next city, whatever it is that they wanted to do or said they would do, they forgot to do it today. At whatever capacity, even to the point where when I was going to school and money was really, really tight, and we lived near San Antonio, Texas, and there's a river walk. It's really pretty if you've never been. People come from all over the world. And on the weekends, they typically have live music. And we would pack lunches. We would park for free. We would walk to the river walk. We'd find a table. We'd let the kids play, sing, and dance. And it cost us just a little bit of time to get there, a little bit of gas, but we packed, whether it was peanut butter and jelly, bologna sandwiches, I don't remember, whatever it was. But those memories, when I talk to the kids, they still remember that, and they're all adults today. So remember to live the life you have while you live or build a life you love. All right? So I want to review them real quick. I would love to know what resonates with you. If you have your own saying, whatever you call it, let me know. Let's have a two-way street in communication. It doesn't matter whether you're in Texas where I am today or whether in Siberia. It doesn't matter where you are. That's the beauty of the global audience. And back in 2009, when I was finishing graduate school to finish my graduate degree in exercise science, I wrote a paper at that time on how to influence exercise through the use of the web. We didn't even have the tools then. But like I told you about Danish and my sister encouraging me to get on Twitter, she was working in a what they called a fledgling division called mobile technology with Ericsson, which eventually became Sony. So if you'd like to go a little bit deeper, the next level, if you click above, there's a link for our Unstuck newsletter. We typically send it out Tuesdays and Fridays. We try to put valuable content. We give you an opportunity to connect at a deeper level, to learn more. But ultimately, it is to go back to our mission every single day. And this is where our faith comes in, is why we jump out of bed like kids on Christmas morning, because we are meant or want and a mission to build a world where positivity, community, and health thrive while unhappiness is completely eliminated. If that resonates with you, please click subscribe, right? I don't know where it is. And then click the link above. All right, let's talk again. Daily Danish. What does it look like? Wake up and be amazing. Jump out of bed like a kid on Christmas morning. Try not to hit that snooze button. That is the first lie of the day. So set the alarm and get out of bed. Every day is a great day. Remember, it won't always be perfect. It probably will never be perfect. But it's that mindset. It's that positive mindset that today is an opportunity to be better than yesterday. Take responsibility for your action, good, bad, or otherwise. Because you, my friend, are an adult. Embrace the crap. Embrace the journey. The destination, it's the journey that gets there. Because the person that starts and sets and vision a goal is not the same person that finishes it. Absolutely. Because you were here, then you did A, B, C, D, all the way through Z. Maybe you had to repeat it. And then you accomplished, or maybe your accomplishment wasn't quite the way you thought it was going to be, and maybe you pivoted left, maybe you pivoted right, but ultimately you embraced the crap. Your resilience muscle, your bounce back ability, you flexed it, and that's what it's about. Because it doesn't matter what you do. What matters is that you, my friend, do it. Take action. Imperfect action is still action. Today is the most important day of your life. Never forget it. Never take it for granted. You're never going to get the moment that you're in back. Steve Jobs reminds us that you can only live life moving forward, but you don't connect the dots looking backwards. So start connecting the dots before you can actually look backwards. Dream big, dream often, and dream out loud. Stand on top of that rock like a little kid with that cape and just pronounce what you want, where you're going to go, and go see it. I've been blessed. I have several trailblazers in my world that I've been working with for up to 10 years. And one of the girls just the other day said, you ever think and look back to what you've been able to do, what you've been blessed to do, and who you've been blessed to serve? I'm like, not usually. I appreciate that, but I'm always looking forward. What's tomorrow? What's the vision? She goes, but I want to tell you that I reflect on your journey and what you said throughout our coaching sessions together and all the things you said you wanted to do, from coaching virtually, from connecting with people globally, from helping people with mindset. Basically, again, positivity, community, and health. And health is a big, broad term, right? Physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. Parts of the 7 elements of health and wellness, which we'll talk about E squared, IOP squared soon. I'm just going to leave it at that. We'll call that an open loop, right? It's like, wow, it's pretty cool because I voiced it And thankfully, we built a relationship where she's still a client and now a friend. To dream big, dream often, and dream out loud. I'll share more about those, in coming videos. Extra effort is the key to success. Do a little bit more. Go a little extra. Help somebody more today. Do something. Give yourself a little bit more. You're in the weight room, do that rep. You're running, go that extra step. You're rebuilding relationships or continuing to build a relationship. Tell somebody you care about them. Send a text today and tell somebody you're thinking of them and expect nothing in return. You're going to hear that again. Remember, dreams do not have an expiration date. You're already dreaming out loud. You're already dreaming big. So go get it. Don't have an expiration. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what's happening in your life. You have a dream, chase it. Chase it. Live the life you have while you build a life of your dreams. Remember to take joy in the ordinary, live life in all, and appreciate everything you have and you're blessed to have around you. All right, so I'd love to know a few things. What resonated with you? Are you going to take one of these and run with it, put on a sticky note, put on your computer, make it your screensaver? Tell me what resonated with you. Everybody's individual. All we're trying to do each day is be better than we were yesterday. As a quick reminder, click the link above to subscribe to our newsletter. Be sure to subscribe so that you get notifications of videos, of shorts. And the shorts are we're doing daily Danish every single day. My goal is to have something, at least one every single day of daily Danish to hopefully motivate you, inspire you, encourage you to take action, to remind you that dreams don't have an expiration date, to ultimately help build our mission to a world where positivity, community, and health thrive while unhappiness is eliminated. By the way, we don't share a false filtered self. So if I make a mistake, it just is. And I'll own it because I'll take responsibility for my actions. All right, 2 things before we go today. Tell those you love them. Never assume they know. Another coach's challenge today is to send a text to somebody, tell them you're thinking of them, and expect absolutely nothing in return. Until next time, go be amazing.